we come up on 1 minute to go in the first half. And Elway completes for the first down. Looked like the forward progress will be marked for Arthur Marshall as a 10-yard advance.
It's the first pass John's gotten down the field. Most of the others have been in the flat. He's attempted a couple, but that's the first one he's hit down the field.
Denver in the hurry-up. 40 seconds to go in the half. That was nearly picked off. Flag is thrown. Eric Allen going for the interception. The pass intended for Derek Russell.
Denver's going to be called for holding there, and this is the situation. Philadelphia's pass rush so strong.
Offense, holding, number 76, 10 yards, repeat first down.
That's the right tackle, the veteran Ken Lanier, number 76, called for the hold.
Well, Lanier, number 76 on the right side. Of course, he's got Reggie White, and they're giving him a little help with another back chipping off, and they still get the holding penalty. And, you know, that's better than a sack, really, because sack you usually get the quarterback 5 or 6 yards. Here you get him for 10.
Russell splits to the left, Matias to the right. It's a 1st and 20. Elway is tripped up. The clock is stopped with 33 seconds remaining in the half. First sack of the day for the Eagles.
Denver didn't have anybody in the backfield that time, and the Eagles were able to penetrate and create the sack. I think John will be real careful here.
Harmon will get credit for the sack. Elway under pressure once again. Just did get it off. Chased by Reggie White, who is gunning for his first sack of the season.
Well, he's gunning for his first sack, but he's creating havoc in the Denver backfield today. You know, statistics aren't always the tale, as we said a minute ago. This guy is back there with a lot of heat on him. He's been back there 3 or 4 times already today.
Reggie White, perennial Pro Bowl player, had 15 sacks last season. He has 110 in 107 games. The only man in the history of the league to have more sacks than games played.
Well, if you want to do anything against the Eagles, you better block Reggie White, and you better take as many guys as it takes to do it to get the job done.
And it's back to the ground for Greg Lewis with time running out in this first half. And a timeout is taken with 7 seconds left in the half.
Delay a game on the offense, 5 yards, still 3rd down. Please put 11 seconds back on the game clock.
Well, Denver's got to be careful. I think Philadelphia might force them into a punting situation here. I think Dan would like to get into the dressing room without having to punt the ball if he could, but I don't know whether he's going to be able to if Philadelphia uses their timeout.
11 seconds remaining. And again, the inside handoff to Lewis. Clock is running down, and now the clock has been stopped with 3 seconds remaining. The Eagles do take a timeout.
Well, that's a smart call because they got a chance to block the punt. You never know what's going to happen. There could be a bad snap. The punter could drop the ball. There are all sorts of things that could happen that can result in points. So you always take the chance.
It has been a very busy day for the Denver punter, Mike Moran. He has punted 5 times.
Sikahima won't take any unnecessary chances back here on the return. If the ball's too tough to catch, he'll just let it go and time will expire. But I think Philadelphia will definitely come with a 10-man rush here.
3 seconds remaining in the half. The Eagles with a 17-0 lead. 2 touchdown passes by Cunningham, 1 to Barnett, and 1 to Williams, and a 50-yard field goal by Rizzo. And Moran able to get it away. Passes it to him, lets it bounce. And Randall Cunningham with 6 for 8, 97 yards, 2 touchdowns, leading the Eagles in this first half. Time has not officially run out. A flag thrown. We'll hear the official word from the referee, Larry Nemmers. Both clubs are headed back to the dressing room. The officials continue the discussion down at the 25-yard line. All right, here is Nemmers.
We have illegal hands on the offensive team prior to the kick. The half is over since the foul is on the offensive team.
And now that concludes matters in the first half. So the Eagles with a 17-0 lead on the Broncos. Now let's go to Bob Costas in our New York studios for the Domino's Pizza NFL Live halftime report. Welcome back to Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia. Marv Albert with Bill Parcells and the Eagles with a 17-0 lead on the Broncos. Brad Galoiso getting set to kick off for the first time. He has placed all 8 of his kickoffs in the end zone or beyond his first 2 games, and this one is high and far. Now let's take a look at the Coors Light halftime statistics, and it has been all Philadelphia in that first half.
What's surprising, the big thing there, time of possession. Of course, Denver 19 yards rushing, not much offense at all. No turnovers, pretty clean game, but Philadelphia, big plays. Randall scrambled at one time, hit the big play to Williams. One more score here, and Denver really probably doesn't have a chance to win this game.
The Eagles open up with 3 wideouts, Williams, Dixon, and Barnett, as they start from the 20-yard line. Randall Cunningham able to complete to Calvin Williams for a short advance. Tyrone Braxton on the stop. A superb first half for Cunningham. He was 10 of 15, 123 yards, 2 touchdowns. For the season, Cunningham has thrown 7 touchdown passes, and he has yet to be intercepted.
Well, you see Randall's confidence seems to be growing as this game goes on. I watched the Phoenix tapes last week, and he wasn't as confident in that game as he is right now at any time.
Did you feel he was on the cautious side?
I thought he was a little cautious, but today he just seems to be a little more aggressive in his will to scramble. He told us yesterday that he thought he was going to have to run more today, so mentally he's geared to running a little more today than he was down in Phoenix.
Carl Mecklenburg able to make the tackle on Randall Cunningham. It's a 3rd down and 2 at the 28. Randall Cunningham making it back from the torn ligaments in his left knee, and he has looked very sharp, taking all the snaps. He is the most efficient passer in the NFL coming into today. Well, that one was anticipated by Brian Soche.
Sometimes in a nickel situation, you try to run the ball at a traditional running player, in that case a pitch out to Walker. The ends are running up the field in a pass rush posture so quickly that you really can't design any blocking scheme. And then Soche got up the field right in Walker's face, and Walker had no chance.
Eagles back to punt at his 7-yard line, only his 2nd punt of the day. Arthur Marshall in single safety, and it is a beauty by Fiegels. Here comes Marshall. Arthur Marshall stopped by the punter, Jeff Fiegels. And Fiegels will be feeling that one for a while. A 53-yard punt and a 45-yard return by the rookie out of the University of Georgia.
Yeah, Arthur Marshall, but you've got to credit Jeff Fiegels here. He does this exactly the way